Well, happy Tuesday. Yesterday was a holiday here in the United States, so no stream or trading for me. Today, interesting market movement. We had a lot of it, which is always a good thing. So we're going to go and recap today's stream. Please sit back and enjoy. I think I fixed it. It's not chopping. All right, welcome back. Markets are open. All right. Weird. Dude, I don't understand why things work like that sometimes. That's annoying. But welcome to the stream. Yo, good morning. Sorry for the tech difficulties. Thankfully, we don't have them often. Welcome back. We're down 1% right now. 420s. Wow, lit. Sitting at the 420s. Markets are open. Have been open for 4 minutes now. Dumping into the 400s. We got a big block there. 176. News on today. We've got 8:45 PMI, 9 o'clock PMI, and ISM. So we've got an interesting first 30 minutes of the day, which is good. We're down 1%. You know what's crazy though is this. On the overnight session, we rejected that 680s, 690s level again. That's 4 times. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 times that we've actually slapped off of it. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. Let's get lit. 420 thumbs up. I got 2 dad jokes for you today. One for yesterday, one for today. If you didn't know yesterday was a holiday in the United States, you probably figured it out pretty quick. When the markets closed at noon and when the markets probably weren't moving much. We just ran that block at 400. So far on the session, we've almost fell 100 points in the first 6 minutes. 483 is the open high. And we just flushed it down to 381, 376 technically. So over 100 points in the first 5-6 minutes of the day. Pretty exciting. I just got a text from my wife in all caps. You are a heathen. I don't even know what I did. Oh God. I put the peanut butter knife. I made Scarlett a sandwich yesterday, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And I put the peanut butter on the sandwich first, and then I used the same knife to get the jelly out. And I think there was some peanut butter remnants in the jelly. Oops. All right, hanging out at 400s. We got news in 5 minutes, chat. News in 5 minutes, and then news in 15 minutes. 20 minutes. We got news at 9 o'clock and news at 8:45. We got a couple of big blocks sitting around. We got like 350, and then at the lows, we've got another one. 88 down at the lows at 75. And we got a few at right above the overnight lows as well. A little higher up. There's the sweep of the 75 block. What's your take on the Don Vo situation? Very sad. Insane at the same time. If you don't know, Don Vo, some YouTube guy, I think on the Forex side, did something called a MAM. I don't even know what MAM stands for. But basically people could like give or like put money into an account, and like he would essentially, like their accounts would essentially be copy traded by him, I think. And he blew like $1 million in capital of other people's money and his own money, I guess, in like 24 hours or something. Just revenge trading to the max, getting tilted. His getting tilted part, I'm like, we've all been there. It's all good. However, seeing a bunch of people on Twitter talking about the money that they lost to them just sucks. And it's a weird situation because it's like you're sad for them, but you're also like, how did you think this was going to turn out? You put your life savings of 50 grand into this random YouTube dude to like, for him to catch some commissions on your trades and stuff. Like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like a good idea. Sad for the individuals and also like, what the hell at the same time. Yeah, 8:45 didn't do anything for us. We'll see what happens at 9. But I mean, we've already had a lot of movement. We're already, what, 130 points top to bottom on the session. Last 17 minutes, nothing. It's not nothing. We got a wick test at 75. We got news in 5 minutes, chat. All right, here we got news here in 10 seconds, everybody. You can see the books thinning up pretty big. All right, there's news. Now the wick test played. But it was right before news. I know. Perfect retest of it. Perfect execution, Phil. But on the news, I don't know. And it's lit. It's lit. It's lit. September 2nd, I got hit in the head with a can of Coke today. Don't worry, though. It didn't hurt. It was a soft drink. That's Monday the 2nd. September 3rd, Tuesday. What crime do blacksmiths most commonly get charged with? Forgery. All right. We're done with news. We're done with news until 6 months at 10:30. We got IB getting set in 23 minutes. I'm happy to take something earlier if I see something. I mean, we're down 1.5%. Everything's just kind of getting slapped. So you kind of assume lower probably, but we're coming into volume at 280s. Interesting spot. There's the new lows getting swept through. Coming into that daily volume around 280s, I think. That's where it's at. We're going to psych level here as well. We got a couple blocks down below. Nothing really big though. It's like a 60 block. This is that daily level I was talking about. The volume, not daily level, volume level I was talking about. I should clarify that. Don't know if it's going to do anything, to be perfectly honest. They're just calling it out more than anything. All right, so far bidding off the 80s, magical 80s, coming in for that prior wick. Slapping off it a little bit. Nice slap, down 1.6% on the session. IB is now 200 points, 483s to 286s. I kind of like the retest of 20 for a short, potentially. All right, let's see what happens here. If we push it again, rejecting 20, giving it 5 points, 6 points technically. No, 5.5 points. Got a little bit of buyers trying to push through. I like it still enough. It's a really tight trade. Nice. Really tight trade there. And I like a tight trade. Take that. It's $200 across the 20 accounts. $2,920. And we got buyers trying to push up again at the top of the range here. So that's a good sign. Until we get like really aggressive on the buy side though, I just don't really want to be fading this a whole lot. Like I don't really want to be trying to catch the bottom on this, I'll be honest. This is the type of movement where like all of a sudden it just nukes seemingly. So until we really like kind of push, 360s, 370s, or like got volume flipping down here, I'm not super inclined to be like really long. But a little scalp short like that where I can risk 5.5 points to make 10, I'll take. And I mean, I ran like a point or something in drawdown. What was that? 319. 2 points of drawdown there. So I'm fine with that type of trade for sure. So now we get to see, okay, since IB is set, do we have a lot of sellers that are going to come through? Are we going to rotate through 83? Maybe retrade 60s, 70s, 60s? I don't know. Come back up, test IBL, and get short? Potential. I've been seeing a lot of people on Discord playing the actual break of IBL and not the retest of it. It's kind of interesting. I haven't done enough testing on that to know if it's decent, but it would have worked here. Like a 10-point breakout style trade. I've not done any testing on that to know if it's any decent, but I've been seeing a lot of people talk about it, and it's at least been interesting to me. I just like the breakthrough retest because I typically enjoy not momentum style trades. Again, massively just personal preference. But just wanted to call it out that I have been seeing it a lot, and it might be something that I like try and kind of work through and test a little bit, but I'm not super sold on it yet. And we got buyers kind of messing around right now. Yeah, I just don't know. I mean, there's got to be like something with like how quickly on a breakout style trade, I would imagine it's incredibly important to move your stop break even very quickly. The question is just at what point, how much money are you locking in, or how much money needs to run away for you to actually lock in? You know what I mean? You can have your stop auto break even at like 3 or 5 points on the breakout. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. Because I feel like most times when we do slap, like when we have like a breakout style IB trade that like that, I feel like most times it's typically fairly aggressive. Like it doesn't take a long time usually, right? And if you're going to play a breakout of IB, you don't really want it to take a long time. You want it to be quick and aggressive. So if it moves around 3 points without continuing, you probably don't really want to be a part of it anyways, most likely. I don't know. All right, new lows. We're down almost 2% on the session here, everybody. I actually, I don't really like getting short necessarily if we're gonna like have Delta hold up and get back into the range here. That's fine entry here. Incredibly tough. Yeah, I haven't really talked about that, but yes, it's incredibly tough for me to find entries here. I really prefer some form of a pullback. I mean, we've obviously melted 100 points and it's just been kind of just straight down. Can't break a prior high to save our lives, and I don't know, Delta's being kind of weird. I don't love it. Down 2.25%. I'm gonna go and get on out of here. Good luck, everybody. I'll still be trading as the day progresses. It's 10 o'clock and I want to move around a little bit. So good luck with your trading. Up $200. Don't get back your bag if you have one. Peace, everybody.